platform.
Just clean it up.
You know everything about it, or somebody who works for you does.
Right.
Just get rid of that crap.
Right. I feel like the AI bots can track down AI bots and just take them out, right? Like, there's got to be a program that can be built for that.
It's not a person, man. Like, what was the country that said, look, you need to verify who you are to be on social media?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I think that's absolutely awesome.
I don't think there's, and also I don't think people realize how many bots and stuff that are very good that they're either influenced by or arguing with on social media.
Absolutely.
And it's like, that's not a real person.
Right. Sometimes I see arguments in comment sections that I look at them and I think, like, is this entire argument AI?
Yeah.
Like, is this two accounts that have just created this fictional argument because that's what we do and it makes it look more authentic?
Yeah.
Possibly.
You know,
to be honest with you, if they're smart, it is.
Right.
Right. The whole point is to get people engaged.
Right.
So,
or you call, Cal Raleigh not getting an MVP a travesty, and then you get 500 replies from Yankees fans.
Those were not bots.
They were not. A couple people I interacted with, one guy was really nice.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm just looking out for my guy. I live in Seattle, and he's like, all right, I get it now.
All right.
But a lot of bald hate. Thought there'd be some fat jokes or whatever. It's just like one guy, just you bald bastard.
Does everyone in New York have hair?
I don't know. It was very, again, the level of bald jokes. I was like, all right.
You've long since come to grips with your baldness, but damn, it's starting to cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that one really doesn't bug me. Like, I am bald.
Right. Don't tell them it doesn't bug you. They'll find something else. You know what I mean? Like, do not tell them that.
Speaking of AI, grade inflation is booming as every student is basically submitting the same essay.
Yeah.
All right. That's how you did it, Dylan. My buddy's son graduated with a very good GPA. Congratulations.
But my thing is, what do you do? You got 30 students in the class. They all roughly turn in the same essay, right? I mean, like, what do you do?
Right. Well, that's
have them do it again because they'll just go to different AI to do the same thing.
Right.
They've already made it clear we're not here to do the work. We're here to get the grade.
I see both sides of this argument as well, because on the one side there is it's the wave of the future. AI is going to find its place in our society, however, and that is one thing that is going to be is random, coming up with essays or whatever it is, random research and stuff and learning about things. Okay, AI is going to play a very big factor in that. On the other hand, I do also understand that we need to show comprehension. That's what these tests and essays are for, is showing comprehension, which we don't have right now.
10,000% that it should be comprehension. And I remember being younger, barely.
Sure.
But the idea was like, look, I want to get this grade because getting a grade is about me getting a job in the future. And everything, everything we keep telling these same people is that AI is going to be around. So in their mind, they're just ahead of the curve. Like, look, if my job's going to be just... I agree the comprehension is important.
Societally speaking, comprehension is important.
It is important, but it's not as important as it used to be. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying the reality for people is it's about getting a job, getting into college, all these different things. When influencers are the biggest thing, you can't at the same time tell people the comprehension means anything.
Yeah.
Did you care about Kim Kardashian? Then don't tell them the comprehension. It doesn't matter because some of the dumbest people on earth are the people that are making
running things,
right? Tens of millions of dollars. So I agree with you,
but you also look at corporate
the flip
America.
side
they don't care about comprehension.
No, just do the goddamn job.
Kids got to learn how to read and stuff. But I don't know. And then if you're in high school and you're using it for a paper, I'm assuming you still read the AI article. If you learned it, isn't that the point?
Right. You still were smart enough to use it as a prompt and type in and have a conversation with it with helping.
When I was a kid, the big thing was don't watch TV, it'll make you dumb. I watch enough, and granted I'm an old man, but I watch enough history shows and stuff that I have learned a lot of stuff off the damn TV.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what you're watching, right?
Yep.
That's all. So, I think comprehension is important, but there's not a lot of places that are going to tell you that it's important. They want you to be efficient at your job.
Well, and when I was a kid, it was you couldn't use Wikipedia as a source material. But at the end of the day, everybody on the planet uses Wikipedia to figure out what something is and go down these rabbit holes.
But your index, you have to cite your sources. Mm-hmm. So even if it was out of an encyclopedia or wherever you got your information from, you needed to cite.
Right.
So you needed to cite that. You can't do that with AI. You need to cite the information of where you got it.
But that's not only Wikipedia. They'll cite their sources.
Yeah.
So I could lie and say I read so-and-so and just cite the sources the Wikipedia cited.
Those are the little numbers. You see the little blue numbers beside everything. They're just going to click on an article. That's where they cited the source.
But it's going to 2 months, AI will do that.
It's already
Right,
doing it.
because I'm just saying, like, because all these things keep coming up in grades or people turning into fake essays and all that, I guarantee you the algorithm would be like, hey, here's the sources I got it from.
It already is doing it. You know the number of times that I've looked up definitions on things and it, in Google and it'll give you the AI overview.
Yes.
There's links there as to the articles that it pulled this information from. So it's already citing its source. You just need to go over there, click on that.
And
guy.
now, to be honest with you, I cheated at everything in high school.
Sure.
So, I mean, like, I had to go through different sources. I had to give an oral report. I didn't read a goddamn book. I just lied about my sources, but because it was oral, the teacher believed it.
Miles just watched the movie.
No, Gregory Peck was awesome.
That's what I mean.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
Is it much different? It's just a different source to find a different. Look, the people that want to learn things will.
Sure.
My brother, right? He loved comprehending things. Like, that's not going to change, but I cheated at everything I did in high school.
And yet you're still learning things out of high school because you've now found an interest in these things that you had zero interest in back in school.
That is correct.
So you found your way to learn and you're learning all these things about it. So there's argument on both sides there. An asteroid the size of 2 buses is set to narrowly miss Earth by about a quarter of the distance that we have between us and the moon.
2 buses.
And it's going to miss us. Okay. Watch it as it goes by, kids.
Yeah, miss me with that one, meteor.
Yeah.
That's like something coming up with you downtown. I'm not going to mug you.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Or a guy yelling from 5 blocks away, like, give me all your money.
No,
Or
man.
don't.
You're not even close.
No, we just have people yelling for no reason downtown. They don't even want your money. They're just going to yell.
Right out your apartment.
No, they're just going to walk and scream.
Put your thinking caps on, gents. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. Now, I got faith in you guys. I'm giving you a 90% chance of success on this.
All right.
It is a verb brought to you by the letter V.
All right.
And to do this to somebody is to show that they are not guilty.
Oh.
Verify.
No, vindicate.
Oh, Ted Smith in the house.
Look at that.
Let's go.
Like a man who's been to court.
Vindicated. Come on. Vindicated.
Where are you?
It just came up quick. Like, okay. That's an I have experience answer.
I don't know why I get so excited when I get one of those.
Because you're smart, Ted. Because
Thanks,
you paid
Mike.
attention in school and you freaking learned.
Yeah, my GPA didn't reflect it, but I learned.
But you didn't use AI. A new survey found that 90% of people worldwide, sorry, Steve, are right-handed.
Well, yeah.
There's a reason why they call it right.
Yeah, that's been the case, like, forever.
Right. That's why everything
And I'm
is...
not raise a baseball player.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean, everything's designed for right-handed people.
My-
but you
my-
don't notice unless you're left-handed.
My nephew's kind of in that gray area right now where he's a little bit ambidextrous. I don't think he's dominant one way or another, but apparently he
If
might...
he plays sports, like, lean left, bro.
I'm about to say, he might start leaning left on this one, man.
I mean, honestly, even in volleyball, the coach is like, ooh, you're left-handed, right?
Yeah.
So just put him in different places, and he has the same skill level as most people. It's just that every spin and every ball he hits is the exact opposite of what people are
I mean,
just.
basically, if you're left-handed, the only thing you can't do in sports is play third base.
Yeah, well, not well.
Yeah. First base is the ultimate.
Yeah.
But I had a guy a year older than me. He was a quarterback and was also a pitcher for the baseball team. So he broke his finger one game and just played with the other hand.
No way.
And so when he pitched, all right, he would pitch right or left based on the batter.
Okay.
So
Just to switch
if
it
he's
up.
facing a righty, he's going to throw left, and vice versa. So, but his glove only fit one hand.
Yeah.
So when he would switch it up, like it fit one way.
Oh, no.
But it fit like kind of just like
Wonky.
right.
It's got his pinky and the thumb.
Exactly. Like it's weird and backward.
Dude, I coached a kid that was ambidextrous, and he had gloves for each hand. But then we got into a massive fight with the other coaches. They were like, he's only allowed to pitch 4 innings. And we were like, that's to save his arm. He's using a different arm. We could pitch him the whole game.
How did that work out? Because you're right. It's all about protecting the shoulder.
It did not work out in our favor.
I didn't.
But I don't think the umpire was smart enough to realize our argument. It's
So
like,
it was just total number of pitches.
Yeah,
Or
correct.
innings or whatever.
I still think it's BS.
And by the way, if you are a left-handed quarterback, every right tackle wants to play for you because they're going to get the fat contract.
Right. But that's also very difficult for the receivers. That's why, like,
Cunningham.
Belichick would always pick a left-handed punter or left-footed punter. And the reason being is because the ball is spiraling differently. It tails differently. So
Yeah.
the return guy, he's not used to seeing that flight pattern.
Yep.
Therefore, that leads to fumbles and everything. Same thing with a left-handed quarterback because the ball is spinning differently. So
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, think about the velocity of the ball and the way it spins.
Sure.
And everything you're throwing your receivers is the exact opposite of what they're used to
And
doing.
it throws off that much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez, a whiz.
Even with shoulder.
Sure.
I talk about throwing the inside or outside shoulder. Like if you're left hand, it's different, right?
You don't have to be the best punter. If you're left-footed, you will just cause more havoc than a right-footed punter.
Damn, man. Huh, okay, I like it. Miles, what day is it, my friend?
Monday.
It is indeed Monday. It's also National Speech Pathologist Day.
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
So today we celebrate and send a big thank you to all those speech pathologists that are helping people speak better in the English language. And so I decided to help out by jumping in with the hardest words to pronounce in English.
All right.
This can also span not to mention just English speakers and definitely people that are trying to learn the English language. So they start here.
Is this just English overall or like with an American accent?
This is English overall.
Okay.
This is English overall. It might even be with English accents. I'm not positive.
I just know the way we say rural, like English people can't say rural.
Number 2 on the list is rural.
Rural.
Have you ever? There was a. Let's see, 30 Rock. Apparently, a character starred in a film called The Rural Juror.
Rural juror. I just follow these two guys that always come over to America, and they're British, and they're still like, I still don't know how to say that word. I don't know what you guys are saying.
Rural juror.
Rural juror.
I always hate a Pythagorean
Just say
theory.
the cut.
Yeah.
They actually start out with one of the ranks of an army officer.
Captain.
Corporal.
Colonel.
Colonel. Colonial.
Yeah, colonel.
Colonel.
Well,
Colonel.
yeah, we spell it stupid, but yeah.
Right, and
I
I
want some colonel action tonight.
and so I wanted to start with that one. They have it as the number one, but honestly, I think it's just for people that are trying to learn the English language because once you look at that one, it throws you off because it really doesn't follow any of the rules.
Because that's the thing about it's one thing I really like about the English language. One, we have more words than almost any other language because we have so many words to say the same thing.
Sure.
But also we have all these rules about speaking the English language. And then they'll say a word. They're like, well, it doesn't apply to that one.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this? It doesn't. Even the word phonetic
Yes.
starts with a PH. And I'm like, then why is that?
No kidding.
Whatever.
No
Didn't know.
kidding.
What's that?
Didn't know, right? Phonetic?
Yeah.
Phonetic. PHOE.
Yeah, the O doesn't.
But what does it mean? It means a word
Well,
that is spelled exactly the way
Like,
it sounds.
if you look like it looks to me like it says Marine Corps,
Yeah.
Yes.
Corpse.
but it's Corps.
Marine
Yeah.
Corps.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like, what rule is that?
I don't know.
And what is Corps short for? Because they always put a dot after.
You're right. Hang on. I gotta look that up. What?
It's like the Marine Corporation.
short for?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, if there's a dot after corp, it's corporation, but do they put a dot after it for Marine Corps?
It is actually derived from the Latin word corpus, meaning body.
Okay, thank you.
Marine body.
All right.
I don't know why we just
That
dropped
means
the
somebody
P.
who's really buff.
Yeah. I don't know why we
no
dropped the
kidding.
P and the S, but it is what it is.
It's just what the P and the S. Look at you.
Yeah. Next to the hardest words to pronounce in English, there's a lot of English speakers that don't know how to say it. It's the W sauce.
Someone even said
Worcestershire.
it's Worcestershire on this list.
Worcestershire. Yep.
Worcestershire.
What is the proper
Worcestershire?
pronunciation?
It says it's actually pronounced Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcester, like is in Boston.
Worcestershire.
I just call it, what's this here sauce?
I just like that everybody now just calls it the W sauce.
W sauce. I've heard wash your sister sauce.
I always called it Worcestershire sauce.
My old man called it Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cat.
Here's the thing, but everyone knows what you're talking about. And no one's 100% positive if you're saying it right or not.
Like even then, I think I've seen it's actually pronounced in like 7 different ways to say it.
All you need to do is it's always just a dash.
It's
if you
just
say I
It's
need
never
a
like a
dash of-
tablespoon.
no.
No, it's never anything more than
You're
just
right. It's
a
never
dash.
more than that.
I still put a crap ton of that in there, man.
Well, you
if,
can.
If I'm
but-
making
but
burgers,
if you're
like,
reading
they're dripped.
If you're reading the recipe, it just is a dash.
I know.
Or 2 or 3 drips.
It's a very strong sauce. Damn it, I love it.
Of what's this here sauce?
Let's see here. This word means something or someone is a troublemaker, literally, or they're full of mischief. It's mischief, but it's
Mischievous.
mischievous.
It'll say it's a mischievous or mischievous.
Right. So most people incorrectly pronounce this as mischievous. However, if you think of the word this comes from mischief, makes sense that it's actually pronounced mischievous.
Okay.
Mischievous. This one looks weird, but it is not hard to say. I would just say it wrong. So it's I think it's English because it's draft, but it's DRAUGHT.
Draught.
Oh, like a draft beer.
Exactly.
Is it a draught beer?
No, it's a draft beer.
Okay.
It is a draft, but you don't spell it like the NFL draft.
Right.
You spell
Correct.
it draught.
But I believe that's proper English.
Guinness, because Guinness is always spelt that way.
Yes.
Yes, and that's a draft. That is their spelling, much like color and the other words that they spell wrong. It's draft.
Don't we do the same thing with donut?
Yes, because we are DONUT, right? And then they are with the GH.
DOUGH.
Is that right, or do I have that
I
backwards?
think we've just accepted DONUT.
Right.
I think because of Dunkin' Donuts.
Honestly, I think that's just more from advertising than it is how to actually spell it. Oh, by the way, do you know why we dropped the U or the O, like theater from England versus theater here, or color in England versus color here?
No.
Ben Franklin.
The Oxford
So,
U, is that what they call it?
I believe. So essentially, when we're breaking from Britain back in the day, one of the FUs from the States, seriously, it was like, we're going to spell theater like this. We're going to spell color. Honestly.
This is how
But we just
do
do it with all of them.
Not all of them, but
Yeah.
that was one of those things that, like, we're dropping this. We're not doing it the way you do it.
You do it stupid.
Yeah.
Next one on the list of the hardest words to pronounce in English. This is a sea creature. You remember Finding Nemo lived in one of these guys.
See an enemy?
Anemone.
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 Anemone. Anemone.
They
'Cause
even referenced that in the movie
right.
at the
and he
beginning.
said
The
it wrong.
school kids trying to say it, and the teacher says, "Okay, don't hurt yourself."
Right.
Just
Anemone. Anemone.
anemone.
This one is a grain. My wife likes to make this stuff.
Quinoa?
all the time. Quinoa. Yes, exactly right.
Ew.
Quinoa.
Quinoa can be dressed properly.
Couscous as well.
Yeah, that too. C-O-U-S.
I like quinoa.
Yeah, it just has to be put together properly. You're right. You're
I
right.
don't understand the point of it. Like, it's there.
It's a grain. It's good for you. It's got fiber in it.
Sure.
Proteins,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably mistaken.
I'm sure it's very
not supposed to be
healthy.
healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
It just tastes like nothing. I'm like, I have a bunch of nothing in my mouth, and I'm going to be sucking out of my teeth for an hour.
Yeah, Mike's right. You got to put in some red onion and some like green peppers, a little seasoning.
So this is an I word. That's a narrow strip of land bordered.
Isthmus.
Isthmus. Well done,
Isthmus.
Ted.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's spelled what? Isthmus. Right?
Isthmus. Yeah, ISTHMUS. Isthmus.
I'm not positive the difference between that and a peninsula.
I think they say, hey, Mike Tyson,
So-
name a word. Isthmus.
So a peninsula.
Mary
is-
Isthmus.
A peninsula is a long, thin stretch of land that is surrounded by water on three sides, whereas an isthmus is a short, thin stretch of land that connects two larger sets of lands, two islands, if you will.
Ah, okay.
So it feels like a little bit like a peninsula.
No, but a peninsula does not connect to anything.
All right, I see.
Yeah.
Peninsula is a tongue. Just sticks on out there.
So Florida's our tongue.
I'll show you my
Florida's our
mouth
tongue.
peninsula.
That's right. We got the Olympic tongue over there.
Ooh, girl, you got that Olympic tongue.
And then I will leave you with this last and final of the hardest words to pronounce in English. I do not know why this was number one, but it is sometimes regarded as the longest non-technical word in the English language. I'm just going to ask you guys here, Ted, go ahead, grab onto that guy. Take a gander at this one. Tim, if you could put that up on the YouTube screen so that everybody can try their best. Don't worry, I will give you the exact pronunciation of it here as soon as everybody gives it a shot.
I don't even know how to try. I guess flock. Sorry, flock.
3 times fast.
Flock and cinephilia.
All right.
Filification.
Okay. Miles, give it a shot.
Flockin', Ocken,
He's angry.
Dump that.
I hockapillification.
Okay. Steve, give it a shot.
Why? Okay.
See?
Flocka national pillification.
Here's how you say the word.
Floxy nasi nihili pillification.
Oh, shut up.
Floxing, noxing,
Who
kind of thing.
says that?
The computer.
Floxy nasi nihili pillification.
Okay, what is that?
It is a 28-letter tongue twister coined in the mid-18th century by combining 4 Latin words that all mean of little or no value. It is literally, it's a nonsensical word, but it is a technical word.
Flocka nazi-sillification?
Floxy nasi nihili pillification.
Jackass.
Enjoy that. Yes. A student out of Missouri College was arrested for felony vandalism, and how he got caught is wild.
How
Miles,
did he get caught?
tell you about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. you're the toast of our shot of the day.
What time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink test can. Steve, a thrill hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast an unidentified couple from Taipei, Taiwan. So over the weekend, the couple went to the Chittagong grasslands at the Yangmingshan National Park. And I'm pretty sure I said that right because I Google translated. But they went there to admire the mountain scenery. Right? It looks kind of like the Olympics or something like that here. Beautiful place. But the romantic setting, well, it worked. Because after a few tender moments, the couple started getting amorous, and finally, they just started having sex, and they decided to do it on a picnic table. Now, keep in mind, they'd have been careful to make sure that no one was around before getting it on, but get it on they did. Now, a few hours later, they were contacted by police to pay a $285 fine and possibly face up to a year in jail. Turns out that when they were having sex, while there was no one actually present, it was in clear view of a live trail cam, which attracted 1,000 viewers in real time with both video and audio.
Awesome.
Oh.
So they're looking around, they're like, there's no one here. It was at night. They started getting it on. Once one person saw it, word got out, and so they got over 1,000 people to watch. Now, keep in mind, they said on average, at any given time during the night, they have 3 viewers on that trail cam. They got 1,000, and because people saw it publicly, now they have to pay the fine and possibly up to 1 year in jail. So there you go. Nature at its best.
Tail cam.
Tail cam.
Free poured.
So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
All right, it's going to get tested on the line now from Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.